Through the alien consciousness touching their minds, they understood the message. The galaxy's children had been observed, found wanting, and were now being called to account. They've been watching us, Voss realized, her voice filled with a mixture of awe and dread. This whole war, our entire civilization, were just another failed experiment to them. The alien ship began to move again, positioning itself between the two fleets. As it did, new images filled their minds, choices to be made, paths to be taken. The Empire and the Rebellion could continue their destructive cycle and face the consequences of their actions, or they could choose something different: unity, cooperation, growth beyond the primitive need for domination. Slowly, power began to return to the ships of both fleets. Communications channels crackled to life as Imperial and Rebel commanders found themselves in direct contact for the first time in years of warfare. "This is Admiral Kane, of the Rebel Alliance," came a voice Voss had only heard in intercepted transmissions. "I'm reading a massive alien presence. Are you detecting the same thing, Imperial forces?" Voss looked around her bridge, seeing the same mixture of fear and wonder reflected in every face. The galaxy had been irrevocably changed in the span of minutes, and the old certainties of Empire and Rebellion seemed suddenly insignificant in the face of this cosmic intervention. "This is Commander Voss of the Imperial Navy," she replied, making what might have been the most important decision of her life. "We're detecting it, Admiral, and I think it's time we talked." As the alien vessel watched silently, two fleets that had been locked in mortal combat began the first tentative steps towards something that might, eventually, resemble peace. The device pulsed brighter, and suddenly every being in the chamber could feel something in their minds, a presence, vast and patient and utterly implacable. "The Remembrance Network," Chen explained. "Every electronic device, every computer system, every artificial intelligence in the galaxy is now connected to our memorial database. Every time any of you access technology, which is to say, every moment of every day, you will see them. All 12 billion faces. You will know their names, their stories, their dreams that died with them." General Skian lurched to his feet. "This is technological terrorism. We'll destroy every human system in the galaxy." Chen's empty smile widened. "With what?" "The network isn't located in our systems, General. It exists in yours. In everyone's. Every computer virus ever created by humanity over the past 2 millennia, every malicious code, every digital weapon we've spent 2 centuries perfecting them, and now they're dormant in every system in the galaxy, activated by a single quantum signature that cannot be removed without destroying the host systems entirely." The true horror of it began to dawn on them. Modern galactic civilization was completely dependent on interconnected technology. To purge the human virus would mean destroying their own infrastructure, sending countless worlds back to pre-industrial existence. "You wanted us to live with injustice," Chen said, her voice growing harder. "So we've made injustice impossible to ignore. Every time you turn on a light, start a vehicle, send a message, or access a database, you will remember Terra Nova. Every transaction, every communication, every automated system will remind you of what you chose to ignore." "For how long?" whispered Ambassador Zelthara. "Forever," Chen replied simply. "Or until you do what you should have done 2 centuries ago. The choice is yours." She picked up the device and turned to leave, then paused. "Oh, and Council. This was us, choosing peace. We could have chosen vengeance instead, planet-killer viruses, nanoplague swarms, quantum destabilizers that turn suns into black holes. We have all of those too. We've had 200 years to prepare after all, and grief is a remarkable motivator for innovation." She looked back at the frozen assembly one last time. "You taught us that the powerful are never held accountable. But you forgot something important about humans. We're very good at redefining what powerful means. As the chamber doors closed behind her, Chancellor Vorthak stared at the faces still cycling through every display in the room. 12 billion accusers who would never again let the galaxy forget the price of injustice. The humans had chosen peace, but it was a peace written in starfire and sealed with the promise that the dead would never be silenced again.